me the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all,
Hey everybody, it's a little bit later than normal. I know. I know. But don't forget the 10-year anniversary is tomorrow. I think I have that scheduled for 1 p.m. I believe, something like that. Let's see. I think I do. I'm not sure. Oh, is everybody doing this fine day? Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow. So make sure you be there. That'd be great. Hi, Bud Files. I'm over Miami. How's it going? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, I usually go. I usually do that so about 1 p.m. But I'm a little late, later than normal. But anyways, yeah, this is this is the body. I think I got it. Yeah, I'm on full screen. Okay. I just want to make sure I only got one camera camera going. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna be sanding this. This is the Tamiya sandpaper that I use right here. It, it's it's like a rubbery. It's got a rubbery substance on between it. They come from Tamiya. That's the company's name. What I do is I got a bowl of water in front of me, and all you do is dab it in the water, and you sand it like this. And make sure to get all the mold lines because sometimes it has mold lines in it. And sometimes when you use sandpaper like this will last for a long time. Like this is probably about like 5 years old now. And you just keep on sanding. Hi KK, how's it going? I'm just showing a few tips, you know, just in case somebody wants to get into the model building. I don't know. And you don't want to put a lot of pressure. Like I'm not putting a lot of pressure on it. I'm just basically just going over it all. But it looks like I got most of the ghost lines off it. But I'm still gonna paint it like a flat white. But I won't do that today because after I sand it all, I gotta put it in water with dish soap to get rid of all the oil that's on it from my fingers and from the mold. from what it comes out of. So see, you don't see the ghost lines too much now. Oh, knock something over. Oh, like you don't see the ghost lines now. See that? But I'll still paint it. But I gotta put it in like water and dish soap, and it's gotta be lukewarm water. And what you do is let it soak in, and then you let it soak in for about 30 minutes. They get a take it out of the dish soap in the water, and you use a toothbrush, and you use the toothbrush with the soap, and you just put it through the crevices, and make sure that you got all the soap and everything out of there. So then what I do is this is a special tool. It's from Bare Metal Foil. It's a scribing tool, and what that does, it rescribes the door lines, because if you see, the door lines are very shallow. So and you just follow the lines. Do about 10 times till you think it's deep enough for you. And you can use this to open like the hood, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to make the the lines a little bit crisper. And you gotta go slow, because otherwise you go out of line. There, see? That's the first pass. And you do it to every panel that's on here. Let's move this camera down a little bit. There. Like my that's probably why I don't build that much anymore, because my hands are not as steady as they used to be. And my eyesight's not that great either. So you can see that I took some of it off. You can see it that it's flaking over there. So what you do is you just brush it off, and then when you wash it, they'll clean it all up. Like this has like an injection seat, like the roof opens up, and then the seat has a passenger in it, and it pops out. And this is for the bullet shield panel that goes in there, and there are machine guns that go in the front and whatnot. But you have to and then when you wash it and dish soap and water, uh you let it air dry. Don't use a hair dryer or anything like that, because what's going to happen is you're going to have like air bubbles or paint bubbles or whatever you want to call it. And if you paint it over the air bubbles like that, you're going to get air bubbles underneath your paint job. So you got to make sure that's smooth as silk, because any imperfections, especially a model kit, you'll see it if you don't do it right. And that's basically, that's basically, that's a tip to you people. You know, I hope it helps one of you. Like I don't know if you plan to get in the model building. You know, that's totally up to you. But I know a lot of people that go in retirement and they try to find a hobby. Well, this hobby is it's not only entertaining, it's like an art form, and a lot of people don't see it that way, but it actually is. So, but the next time, what I'll do is I'll take it over to the spray booth and I'll put uh, the flat white underneath the silver. I got the silver somewhere. I'll show you the next time that when I go live. But don't forget, tomorrow is my 10-year anniversary. I hope you all show up. The more people that show up, the better it be for me. And I hope you do. And then my birthday on June the 2nd, which is next Sunday, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's next Sunday. I'm doing pretty good, KK. I don't know if anybody else is going live at this time. I have no idea because I didn't really check. I don't get notifications from Nitro Freak because every time I go there, I have to resubscribe to them. So I gotta, play it by ear, I guess. I don't know. But I hope more people would show up. Yeah, this thing here, you get it from the Bare Metal Foil Company. I should actually put the links in the description, but I didn't. I might do it afterwards, just to let show you where to go if you have to get one. And there are other subscribers too, but I like this one the best because it's very, very thin. And the thing is, the tip on this thing is probably about, I don't know, 15 years old, somewhere on there. So it lasts for quite a while. And the water that I use for doing the sanding on the body is it's just lukewarm water. I drop a dish soap in it so it doesn't clog up your sandpaper, so your sandpaper lasts longer. That's basically what that is for. And I might have a new sponsor very soon. We're still working out the details. I know it's taken a while, but it is what it is. Some companies are very particular when they sponsor a channel. And I told them, I said, I don't expect everything free, but if you want me to do a review on a product or something like that, then I'll do it. But, nothing else. So any questions, anybody? Any questions for me? Ask away. If you got more questions, just go ahead, ask. I know it's not for everybody, like some people like to draw. I used to draw a lot too. I wish I did. I wish I did draw a bit more than I have been doing. I haven't been drawing in such a long time now that I think I lost my mojo for it or whatever. I don't know. I kind of lost my mojo, basically. But anyways, that's the James Bond car. Yeah, it hasn't been out since the 60s. Oh, cut my head off a little bit. Oh, there we go. And Mickey is, still there. A lot of people ask about it, but it's still there. But yeah, that's basically all it is to it. Like I don't think you want to watch me, wash this in the freaking sink. I don't think you want to do that. Oh, too far. That's a little bit better. I gotta check. Oh. It's freaking raining. It's all raining out. I don't understand why this YouTube lags so much. I don't understand that. Sorry, people, but I have to. So, like, is there any questions about so far about what I'm doing or anything, or you all understand what's going on? Hi, Blue Street Customs. No, I was just showing the James Bond car. I sanded it at the beginning. I'm trying to get it started. So, oh, not too bad. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I am. I was. I was for a little while. Blue Street Customs. I have to wash the body before I paint it with primer. So, and I don't think everybody wants to see me wash it in, in the sink, with dish soap and whatnot. So, I don't think people want to see me do that. So, that's the reason for that. It is what it is. I do because there's ghost lines in the body, Blue Street Customs. So I had to sand it, and I'm trying to get rid of the ghost lines. Uh, and that's the reason and why I wash it, because I did a lot of sanding on it, and I did opening with this the bare metal foil scriber tool, which I love. I think this tool I had for 15 years. And you're absolutely right about Skyward Hobbies. Uh, they're not uh, they're not something I like for to sponsor me right now. But it had ghost lines because the body was already silver from the mold. Yeah, you know how it is. Sometimes the mold residue is so extreme on these model kits, and you got to get rid of them, right? So that's the reason why I did it. Yeah, I've done that too. I've used rubber than alcohol also, Blue Street Customs. I've done that in the past. I also done that. But if you want to change the color, then you have to kind of wash it and get rid of the residue and but rub in alcohol. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It does work. I've done that in the past. So what you been up to, Blue Street Customs? I got my 10th year anniversary tomorrow. Make sure hopefully a lot of people will show up. I hope for 1 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah, you can use rubbing alcohol. There are other things you can use too, but rubbing alcohol, yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right. I've done it in the past. I just haven't done it lately. That's all. Trying to build up my membership on my channel. It's 99 cents right now. It was 2.99, but I dropped it quite a bit. Oh, the Dutchman. Oh yeah, cool. Just make sure you don't get no splinters from the wood. Well, there's 6 people in the house. Thanks for all for coming. Hopefully you learned something from this. Uh, is there any questions? But if I remember correctly, Mark, uh, the James Bond car, when I had it when I was a kid, it was a little different than this. Maybe it was a bigger scale. I don't recall now because I was only like 5 years old when I built it. So yeah, I bet it gets pretty dusty in in your area. That's for sure. How's your hobby room coming along? You got the hobby room all done? I got to fix a few models. A few models fell off the shelf this morning, so I got to fix a few of them. Yeah, I don't. I find it's very hard to work on a model and keep an eye on the chat at the same time. So I just do a little bit at a time, Mark. That's how I do it. Oh, cool. That's cool. It's got to be pretty big now, eh? How big is your hobby room going to be? By the way, do you have a 3D printer? Because I'm looking for some things to print off. Hi, Brooklyn. How you doing? Yeah, I was just sanding the James Bond car to get rid of the ghost lines in Brooklyn, and I just showed what I use for sanding and what I use to rescribe the door lines. Do you have a 3D printer, Blue Street Customs? Because I'm looking for somebody to print some stuff for me. Silver. It's got to be silver, Brooklyn. This car is like a metallic silver. Yeah, I'm a little later than normal, Brooklyn. But I don't think it's identical to what I had when I was a kid. It doesn't look identical. It might be, but I'm not sure. I was only like 5 years old when me and my dad built it, so I can't recall. Share me out, people, or make sure you put the thumbs up when you come in. Yeah, I'm gonna have all the like the injection seat working on it and all sorts of things. So I got the paint all ready for it. It's just that because of the ghost lines, I gotta put primer over it because if you don't put primer over it, the ghost lines they'll show up. Hi, Core Clubhouse, how's it going? Oh yeah, oh okay. Yeah, it's just that I'm looking for Earl fittings, Mark. I'm looking for somebody to do some Earl fittings for me for the fuel lines and radiator hose and everything else. All right, welcome back, Moon over Miami. That's what I'm basically trying to do. I want to get to, but yeah, that's what I was doing earlier. I don't like to spend a lot of time building, and plus I have to wash the body uh, and uh, and the sink with dish soap and lukewarm water. Yeah, Car Clubhouse. I was just showing the the sandpaper I use and the scribing tool I use for rescribing the doors and the trunk and things of that nature to make the lines a little bit deeper. So that way it has more definition because sometimes the door lines are very shallow. So you have to rescribe them. I used to use the back end of Zacto blade, but that doesn't work very well because you go out of the line, then you scratch up the freaking door, and then you have to sand the door. Make sure that you don't see the scratch mark on the door. So that's the reason for that. Well, I hope you people are learning from this. I don't know why, but it seems like my head is freaking maybe. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah, there we go. That's the problem. And you see it on YouTube, it's totally different from my OBS program. Yeah, I still have the bike in the background. I just have the one webcam on, but you still can see the map where the bike is. But I'll be working on that pretty soon again. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm looking for, Mark, as somebody to do some Earl fittings for me. Because I was going to get some stuff from Iceman, but with the exchange on our dollar, it's ridiculous. Hi, Juka, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Welcome, welcome. Are you still off today, or are you back to work again? Like I said, people make sure try to be here tomorrow for 1 p.m. Eastern time. It's my 10-year anniversary tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I said, no, I'll wait till tomorrow because that's my actual 10-year anniversary. So I'm just gonna leave that for tomorrow. I was gonna do it today, but I thought no. I promised a lot of people I was gonna start on the James Bond car. Actually, I got like 4 projects on the table right now, and then I was emptying a display case, and a few models fell off the shelf, so I had to fix a few of them too. Oh, nice, Juka. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your days off. Yeah, but the thing is, Brooklyn, you have to have the files in order to do it too. You have to have files that you can use and download them, and then like if you got no files, then it's very hard to. Oh, you got a bench update, Blue Ox. Cool. I'll have to check it out later. Yeah, here it's only 20 Celsius. Over here it's only 20 Celsius. 3D printer, the cheapest is 107. What $107, Brooklyn? I'll have to look into that. I'll eventually find a place for it, I guess. But you gotta get files. Most of the time you gotta pay for the files. Sometimes the files can be pretty freaking expensive, you know. Unless you know AutoCAD. If you know how to use AutoCAD, then you can make your own parts. But it's not that easy. It's pretty time consuming if you ask me. Very time consuming. Hi Brandon, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. How are you doing today? Hope you're staying safe and staying well. AdSense screwed up my YouTube, so they said that they'll make up for it the next month. So I'll have to wait till the end of the month, I guess. Of next month, I guess. How does that YouTube payment work? Does it work from the month before, or just the month where you just passed? How does that work? I like to know. Yeah, I tried to learn how to use AutoCAD too, Juka, when I was in drafting school. I took drafting for a couple years. I was quality control. My last um, uh, was a job that I had, and they sent me back to school when I was in my 40s. But they paid for the course. But that AutoCAD is not an easy program to learn. Not easy at all. I'll check Amazon right now. Oh, there are a lot more here, Brooklyn. There are a lot more here. 189 is the cheapest. 189. That's the cheapest I've seen. I hear the Proton. Proton is a really good one, and that's 239. A little bit more expensive here. Yeah, I will later, Brooklyn. I'll have a look later. Oh, does he? Oh, that's a good idea. That way you get your money's back, worth back, right? That's a good. Actually, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. Rent it out to other people, and then you have to check and see how big the platform is. Like you don't want too small, but you don't want it too big either. You want it to do what you want it to do, basically. But there is areas that you can get free files, but some areas you have to buy the files, pay for them, and some files can be like $7 each or $10 each. And that's American, so I will have to pay the exchange on it. But I'll look into it. Like if that hobby shop would have sponsored my channel, I maybe could have got. There's 7 people watching right now, and there's only 6 thumbs up. How many thumbs up do you people see on your end? As you can see, I don't have a panel, so I can't invite anybody. I'm using OBS at the moment, so I see UK Medical posted a couple of videos. I'm gonna have to have a look at them. But that's an excellent idea, Brooklyn. 7. Yeah, it only says 6 on this end. Did you ever order any paint for your airbrush, Brooklyn, yet, or no? No, not yet. Oh yeah, there is a lot of what uh Brooklyn. When you look for paint, look for airbrush ready paint. Okay, that way you don't have to mix it. It's already pre-mixed. All you have to do is put it in your airbrush, and away you go. Oh, I know, Brooklyn. I know. I hear you. I just went. I just went grocery shop. It cost me $150 just for myself. Just for myself. That's crazy. It's ridiculous. So you figure out $150 a week. That's $600 a month just on groceries, just on food alone. Then everything else on top of it. It's ridiculous. But it doesn't seem like the government's doing much about it. Hi, cable company. Thanks for coming in. I forget which channel you're from, but I've seen your name before. Anybody not connected to cable company? If you want your channel dropped, just ask one of the moderators, cable company, and they'll drop you your link to your channel if you want. That's totally up to you. Some people don't like to do that, but you know. You're in the UK. Oh, okay. God, YouTube is all messed up with this freaking subscribing thing. I tell you. There's the cable company's channel. I just dropped the links of his channel. If you're not connected, get you know the drill. Watch 3 minutes of one of his videos. Click the bell and subscribe. Show some love. Who do I get that from? Oh, RK Pop. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm all over the place, cable company. I don't keep track of wherever I go. If I'm not going live, I look and see who is live, and I just randomly go all over the freaking place. I'm all over the place. I probably subscribe to like maybe 5,000 people altogether, if not more. I was just showing the James Bond car. This here, James Bond car. I was standing at showing the sandpaper I use and things of that nature. And I'll be 67 pretty soon, cable company. So I have a brain fart once in a while. See, you got a new subscriber already, cable company, Juka. No problem, cable company. No problem. And there's no drama here either, cable company. So don't worry about that. I don't put up with it. There are enough channels out there for drama. I wonder if my friend is gonna make supper or whatever. I'm not sure if she is or not. Well, I'll probably have to make my own. Yeah, I played my game for 4 hours last night, I think. Somewhere around there. I think I did. Oh, thanks, Brooklyn, for doing that for Duca. Yeah, Duca, you can always come up on a panel. You don't have to show your face or anything. You could just have your camera off and just have your mic on. You know, if you're conscious about, you know, camera wise. Hi, Halfwit. How's it going today? Yeah, yeah. I just sanded it. I just showed the sandpaper I used and things of that nature. Halfwit. That's basically all I did. Uh, I gotta wash the body and then prime it and then paint silver over it. It had ghost lines on it. I don't know if you know what ghost lines are. They come from when they pull them out of the mold. They use a lot of oil, so the oil build up. If it sits on the plastic too long, it leaves lines all over the place. Yeah, that's how we do it over here. You know, we help each other out. You know, my channel's all organic. Brooklyn Chicken is all organic. Majority of the people that come here are all organic. They don't buy their subs, they don't buy their views, and they don't buy their watch hours. And that's that's a good way of doing it. Why waste your money? Being monetized on YouTube is a nightmare by itself. Oh no, I put in a sink of water with dish soap halfway, and I leave it there, so the soap would soak in and get rid of the oil that they use in when they pull it out of the mold. They have to use oil in the mold, otherwise they won't be able to pull the model body out and the parts. Thanks, Brooklyn, for dropping in people's links. It's greatly appreciated. I like to change my Dragnuts Garage thing logo here. I like to change that. I might do that later. Sometimes I use rubbing alcohol half wit. Sometimes I use rubbing alcohol, but it all depends because it has ghost lines. Just to be safe and safe, I rather just put it in a tub of a sink full of with lukewarm water with dish soap, and I use Dawn. Dawn is like uh what do you call it? Well, anyways, that removes all the residue and all that stuff. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be live. 10 year anniversary. 1 p.m. Eastern time. I hope a lot of you people show up. That'd be great. I should really book. Well, I got them on my community tab, and I booked them quite a while ago. So you'll probably do a long live whenever you go live, Brooklyn again, huh? Yeah, as long as you get snow, eh, Brooklyn? As long as you get snow, you're okay, eh? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's at 1 p.m. Eastern time, halfwit. I'll probably be a long live stream tomorrow. I don't know if people are getting notifications when I go live. I know a lot of people have been. All right, just hold on. I'm back. Sorry about that. It was a spam phone call. And you didn't get much snow last winter either, did you, Brooklyn? I think we got more than you did. Yeah, I might play my game later. I'm not sure yet. I did 4 hours last night, I think. I like that game. I'm playing Far Cry primal. It's like caveman time. I tell you, I can't think that people back then that they clobbered a woman to carry and drag them by their hair to bring them to the cave. It's crazy, crazy life back then, I guess. Well, you said this coming winter that you're supposed to get what, 24 inches or whatever. So you should be good. Hopefully you do. So halfway, whereabouts are you located if you're still having snow? There's nothing wrong with that, doing donuts. Yeah, my brother's got a good couple of those four-wheelers. He's got one of those six-wheelers too. And it's got the stick in the middle. Pretty cool. 6 or 8 wheels. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, my parents, when they immigrated to Canada from Holland, they had a chance to go to either New Zealand, uh, Ontario, or Australia. Hi, Chino. How's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Really appreciate you. Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have to get another action camera. I'm not too happy. I'm not too satisfied with this action camera because it doesn't do. It's got zoom, but it doesn't have micro setting. And with mono building, it's got to have micro setting in order for people to see what I'm doing. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Chino. Thank you for that. Yeah, I don't have that thing. That well, I can sing you a song, Chino, for that 9.99. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. Greatly appreciate it. By the way, Chino, do you collect Hot Wheels too? Or are you just in the RCs? I know you're in RCs and toys, different types of toys and whatnot. Yeah, I like your videos, man. Chino, why don't you drop your links? Oh, do you? Do you collect the older ones? Cause Brooklyn, she's a big Hot Wheels fanatic. She's got Hot Wheels all over her walls. I'm surprised she doesn't have Hot Wheels on her bed, but she has Hot Wheels everywhere. Oh yeah, do you? Wow. Yeah, my I gave my son about 300 old ones from the 60s. You got kids too, don't you? Oh, do you? Older vintage toys like slot car sets and things like that. Yeah, the Hot Wheel check. Yeah, and Joka, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I was just showing the sandpaper I use and the tools I use to sand the James Bond cards. I guess you don't collect model kits, do you? Do you? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, GI Joes, the ones that you have to dress, the 12-inch GI Joes. Hi, Kenneth Beard, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. Oh yeah, a few model kits. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to get a 3D printer, I think. Chino. Want to try to get a 3D printer. Chino, if you want, you could drop your links. I'm sure there's a few people that are not connected to you in here. Yeah, halfway. Excuse me. Oh yeah, cool. That's cool. I shouldn't really have my phone close to me when I go live. Oh, okay, I'll do it for you. Oh, Brooklyn did it for you, Gino. Thanks, Brooklyn, for doing that. Yeah, that's a pretty good name for you, Brooklyn. Brooklyn chick. The Queen of Hot Wheels. The Queen of Hot Wheels. Yeah. Yeah, I think you should, Brooklyn. I think that name would suit you. I surprised. I'm surprised that you never got copyrighted for that. You know, having those Hot Wheels on your wall and then going live doing it. Yeah, Brooklyn, she's real good with dropping links for people. And thanks, Brooklyn. Thanks for doing that for Gino. Great guy. He does a lot of short videos. Yeah, Queen of Hot Wheels. Yep, you got that right. Yeah, Queen of Hot Wheels. Yeah, I gotta fix a couple of builds. My a glass shelf fell earlier today, and I heard a big bang, and I didn't know what it was, and that's what it was. Or you could say, Brooklyn, you could say you're on his bus, also. Okay. Yeah, you could say you're on his bus. Yeah, there's a few channels I'm not going back to anymore. I I don't know why, but it's been a hectic. Every time I go to Nitro Freaks now live, I got a free resubscribe now. Hey, Brooklyn, if somebody is subscribed to you, but you're not subscribed to that person, would that be a reason why You have to resubscribe to the person every time. What do you think? What do you think, Brooklyn? You think that's the case? I'm wondering. The people that I know I'm subscribed to, but if they're not subscribed to me, would that make it every time I go back to the person, I have to resubscribe to them, or what? How, do you know anything about that, Brooklyn? I'm just wondering. That's all. Or anybody else that is here that knows, please tell me. Because if that's the case, then I will unsubscribe to these people if they're not returning the favor. But I think that's what's happening. I don't think it's because of YouTube. I think it's the other party. Oh, you have no idea? I might look that up later. But I don't know why, but I think that's the reason why I have to resubscribe to certain people every time they go live. I don't, I might be wrong, but I think that's, I might look it up now. Yeah, yeah, I think that's the problem. I think that is the problem. I don't know why, but I don't know. I got a strange feeling. There's people that say they're connected to me, but in reality, they're not. I think that's what's happening. And if they unsubscribe to you, then but you're still subscribed, if you go to their channel, it probably says that you have to resubscribe because they're unsubscribed to you. I think that's how it goes. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's what it is.